Welcome to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank you so much for stopping by today, especially my new viewers and new subscribers. Your kindness, your generosity, your support of my channel, it's truly been amazing, and I'll never take that for granted. I'm a 58-year-old American who grew tired of the rat race over in America and decided to move to the Philippines in search of a new life. Well, I found that new life, and I want to share with you my boots on the ground experiences the only way I know how. That's by giving you the nitty gritty. Exactly what I'm seeing, what I'm living, what I'm experiencing. Never going to sugarcoat that. Today's subject is prepare to pay more for your vacation in the Philippines when it reopens. And I was given that question several weeks ago, and I kind of addressed it on one of my live streams. The guy asked me, he said, Calvin, do you think when the Philippines opens, we're going to pay more for hotels, etc., etc.? And I'm told him, yes, absolutely, because of the way business is done over in the Philippines. We all know that this pandemic and these lockdowns have had a dramatic effect on the world's economy, and the Philippines is no exception. As a matter of fact, it's probably had a greater impact on places like the Philippines, who rely so much on their tourism industry. 1 out of 5 jobs is part of the tourism industry here. 13% of the gross domestic product is tied to tourism. It generates the second largest amount of money to the national coffers. So yeah, it's a big deal here. But the Philippines, here's how they did business pre-pandemic. It was a take it or leave it attitude. There was no working a deal, there was no sales, there was no bargains. A lot of people I talk to, they say, oh yeah, I was able to get a deal. Yeah, but remember, we're in the pandemic. You didn't get that deal pre-pandemic. Whatever the price you see is the price you pay. And I said, this is just from being around here, man, boots on the ground information, that whereas in the West, they're going to slowly try to recoup their losses. They're going to give deals because they're going to base it on volume. But over here, it's not. Philippines, they're going to hit you over the head with a frying pan all at once to try to recoup their losses. So instead of attracting more visitors and more tourists, you know, they're coming from the point of, yeah, we know you want to come over here, so come on over here, and we're going to charge you what we want to charge you. Now, how do I know? Well, it happened to me today. All right, and I just want to apologize to everybody. Normally, I have my live stream going right now. I thought we were going to be on our way to Lackawanna Island, but that changed. We have to go to Victoria's first to get what's called a CAR, C-A-R, and don't ask me what that stands for right now, but it has something to do with the land title and everything. So we're going to go there, and then we're going to go to Lackawanna Island Friday night, Saturday night, come back Sunday. So that's why my live stream wasn't today at 9:30 like it normally is. I'll hold it in the morning when we arrive in Lackawanna Island. So we called to make our reservations at Lackawanna Island. And remember, guys, I was just there in April. All right, we stayed 2 nights. We paid $3,800 per night, which is very expensive in the Philippines. But I get it, because that whole island is the resort. You can't, there's no other competition. They're going to set their prices and, take it or leave it. That's just the way they do business here. All right, so I didn't have a problem. Well, I called today, and now, need I remind you, we're still in a raging pandemic and lockdowns over here. The economy isn't nowhere near what it was pre-pandemic. Jobs, people haven't started back working. Businesses haven't picked up as normal. But yet, because Lackawanna Island is still fairly popular, they went up on their prices within 1 month. 500 pesos per night. And you say, oh, that's not a lot. Yeah, that's a lot here. Remember that 3,800 is a lot for a hotel in the Philippines, especially just on one of these resorts. If you pay 3,800 here in St. Carlos City, you're going to get an executive suite. All right, that's about, let's see, that's about 75 US dollars a night. There's not many, the masses that can afford that here. But see, here's what really ticked me off. Okay, you have to catch a boat from Cadiz City to Lackawanna Island. It's maybe a 5 or 6, maybe a 10-minute boat ride. Round trip is normally $350. They've doubled that. Now it's $700. See, once we get there, but see, we've got a trick for them. We're going to bring our own food this time. Because I've got a feeling, I'm going to let you guys know when I get there, that they're going to go up on the food too. See, and this is the way business is conducted over here. Now imagine, I was going to book that room for tonight. But not only would it have been $4,399 per night, but they were going to hit me with a 3,000 peso extra expense because I'm making my reservation during the week. Now, tell me that makes sense to you. See, remember I told you, nothing over here makes sense. It's never going to make sense, okay? It doesn't have to make sense to us because it's the Philippines. They do business different. Where I come from, the rooms are cheaper on the weekdays, more expensive during the weekends because that's when it's more popular. But not here, man. And I tell you, man, I'm ticked off. Had I not already packed and got everybody all psyched up about going on this trip, man, I would have canceled. Because now what we're paying is the amount equivalent to 3 days, but we're only going to be able to stay there for 2 days. That's how much the price has went up in 1 month here. So imagine when they open this place back up, guys, be prepared to pay more wherever you go. In Cebu, in Manila, Boracay, Bohol, Siquijor. This is the way they do business here, guys. I'm just warning you now. So when we always talk about don't run out of money here, start saving, get some extra money together, man. You may have to bring an extra $1,500 to $2,500 now instead of that $1,000, between $1,000 and $2,000 that I told you before. The least $1,500. Because I'm really aghast, man, and that's a word that, it sounds crazy, but I am, man. I'm shocked. Nobody's working here. I mean, they're not even thinking about the locals here. They said, hey, look, we're going to bump our price up $500 per night, whether you like it or not. Take it or leave it. We're going to recoup our losses the way that we want to. To hell with the general public. But here's something else. See, when you think about it, as popular as the Philippines is, it lags way behind all the other tourist spots over here, Thailand, Malaysia, Indonesia. I'm talking about way behind. And this is not going to help it. You get your dad in the wood, Philippine tourists like me and others. But other people who are willing to try the Philippines, they're going to be turned off by these prices, man. So if you're in the tourist industry and you're watching this with hotels, Airbnbs, restaurants and stuff like that, look, y'all gonna have to come up with a better game plan. Are people going to go somewhere else? I have their Filipino, meet them somewhere else. But I just wanted to come on here just to warn you, to prepare you that for a little while, at least until, according to Moody's Analytics, 2024, when the Philippine economy is supposed to get back to normal, we're going to pay higher prices over here for our vacation, even to live. All right? So I just wanted to let you know, when you come over on vacation now, you're going to have to bring some extra money, man. I'm ticked right now, because I tell you what, if it wasn't for everybody looking forward to going here, I would have canceled, man. But that's just the way they do business over here. And that's all I wanted today, guys. You know, and join me on my live stream tomorrow, which will be Friday in the Philippines at 9:30 a.m. And then it'll be Thursday night in the U.S. in different places. So thank you for stopping by today. I really, really appreciate it. All your kindness, all your generosity, your support, man. I never take that for granted, man. I promise you. The super chats, super stickers, people sending donations for the electronic community pantry. By the way, it's been an amazing success. We gave away altogether 8 25-kilo sacks of rice yesterday and an 1,100 pesos worth of groceries yesterday. And also, I just want to thank you guys for putting, giving me a heads up about the post that is going around about me where the guy steals he stole an old Facebook post, photoshopped it, made it look like it's something I just did, and made it look like a scam. Let me clear it up to take any air out of that. And because I'm not going to give these guys any footing over here, but I owe this to y'all because so many have sent it to me. I made this back in March the 20th. Go on my Facebook and see it. He's got it like it was only done one day ago. He photoshopped it. And he conveniently left out the comments, which would have gave you the context of the post. I simply said, I'm looking for 9 other people to invest their stimulus money in the hood with me. Talking about the hood at home. Serious visionaries only. If you look in the comments, the very first comment, the guy asked me, what am I talking about? And I said, no, this is for my people at home, my family, basically my daughters, to let them know, hey, look, don't just waste your stimulus money on Jordans and all that other bull that y'all normally buy. Let's put our money together and maybe buy one of these foreclosed houses or something. See, so he's stretching for content, man. And I'm not going to argue with him. I don't have anything against anybody. I can't even make myself get angry at anybody like that. But y'all know Sunshine Shoulders. That's not what I'm about. This guy's not even in my league, man. I'm over here helping people. Imagine being in paradise over here and you're spending your time like that knocking people down. So, hey, guys, y'all know me, all right? And that's all I'll say, but that's nothing, and who the hell is he? I'm not afraid of him. We have to quit following people like that, giving these people some type of power, guys, okay? So if you're in America, it's getting late. I hope before you let your head hit the pillow that you've helped somebody today. But if you're on one of them late grocery runs, beer runs, weed runs, you just get off second shift, or you're on your lunch break and you see somebody on the street, buy them something to eat, buy them something to drink, give them a couple of dollars. If you're in the Philippines, I guess it's about 10 o'clock in the morning. We're running a little behind. We'll be going to the Ceres bus station here soon, going to Victoria's, take care of the the next to the last step. Because if ever you buy land over here, guys, I'm going to tell you, if they put you through the ringer, really with anything, all right? We need to help somebody today, guys. We need to intentionally go out and help somebody. I was on my way to McDonald's today to get them some breakfast, and I saw these 3 little girls, man. I promise you, it broke my heart in 2. The oldest couldn't have been no more than 8, maybe 6, and then maybe 3, man. They're dirty, they're walking the street. So I had them follow me to McDonald's. I bought them breakfast, man. Why do I say that? Because I want a pat on the back? No, man, people over here need our help. Because if I don't do anything else, I know this one thing for sure. We help other people, we help ourselves. Take care, stay safe, stay COVID free. I'll see you next time.